Hey, how you doing? My name is Marques Washington. I go by Quest Image on Instagram. How I got into photography, really, it kind of started when I was in the Navy. I remember going to different countries and looking at all the pictures that people would take. I'd be so mad of where I was, and that's when I was learning, like, how can I get better pictures? And some of the things I started to realize after a while, after I was taking classes to do photography, was I wanted the better pictures of me that it ended up, I'm gonna be taking pictures of other people. That was something I started off when I first got out, but then years passed, I kind of let it down. It was not my main passion or main hobby. And then after some life changes, I had open heart surgery and some health issues. People wanted me to document my passion or my process. I was doing video and I realized I didn't really like doing video as much. I wanted to kind of capture the moment of the people I loved and the people I cared about. My thought process of photography was that, you know, our time may pass, but these pictures can last forever. And I've always wanted to be somewhere where when you had the enjoyment of the photography or those pictures, the ones that I took, that people can remember those times that I took with those photos. And hopefully I made them enjoyable. My creative journey, that's kind of tough. Like I said before, I started off wanting to do video. And then I started doing portrait photography, but mainly I would probably say my creative journey for the most part is I want to capture more candid moments, the natural beauty of people. Usually I take portrait photos, but I like more candid moments of catching people and their laughter and their enjoyment. If you really look at a lot of my photos, I like to have people laughing and more comfortable. So in that process, I started off with a Panasonic G85 camera, and was just learning how to do that and moved up to a mirrorless Nikon camera. And in that process, I just went to different meetups and just took a lot of shots and tried to figure things out. Read books on how to take better photos, looked up composition, which I'm still learning. And now I'm also learning in this journey how to deal better with off-camera lighting, which I definitely recommend more people to do. Honestly, I think I'm just a creator. If you were to see me prior to getting into photography, I used to make music. So I was a big Kanye fan. I like Jay Dilla, a bunch of hip hop artists. But when it comes to photography, I think my inspiration just the people I know, the experiences I've been through, and just connecting. Honestly, I think I'm a person that just likes to be creative in general. As I went through that and learning about at least photography, I remember during my time of health issues, I was trying to figure a place to go to learn, and that's where online I met up and I saw this spot called Good Ink on Instagram. I still remember I had left dialysis one night and I was driving way out to West Sac, was one of the first meetups I went to at the barn, and that was when I met up, and it was a Good Tuesday, is what they used to call it back then. And I was like, hey, let me just be a part of this free meetup and keep practicing, keep learning, and, you know, pick other photographers' mind on how to get better. Oh man, Good Ink as a whole meant a lot to me. I mean, that's why I'm pretty loyal to it. It gave me a safe space to just take photos and mess around and kind of just learn. You know, like, one of the things we have to do is just get out of the habit of being afraid of the photo. It's digital. You know, the most important thing is just to go out there and practice your craft. You know, photography, the investment can be expensive, but the practice of photography can be inexpensive. You can do that even with your phone. Because what you learn over time is that you start to learn your craft, you start to learn angles, you start to learn lighting, and the only way you get better is by doing and often learning. I don't want to necessarily failure. It's a failure if you don't choose to learn. And so you just go out there and do, and if you don't like it, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So I think that, at least in Good Ink, it gave me a safe space to do that. There was a lot of people that I met, from Will to Abe, that just like allowed you to mess around and just be like, all right, figure it out, man. Mess around, it's okay. It's not a big deal. To anybody going out there for any type of art, photography, I would say don't be too afraid. You know, I think we get caught up in perfection, and you really go through not just perfection, but just excellence, right? And that excellence comes from more practice, more failure, more learning, more investing of the craft. So I just recommend that anybody that goes out and do any type of photography just to keep learning, keep going out there practicing, pick other photographers' mind, You can research all you want, but the biggest research is actually doing. Where you can find me is Quest Image or Quest_Image on Instagram.